Welcome back to LoboTrax. I'm Nick Marson.
And I'm Mac Barber.
We have a great show lined up for you today on this Wednesday morning. I think first up we have student interviews, as always.
If you could only have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Carnitas burrito smothered in green chili, side of sour cream. It's the ultimate mix of all flavors, and Mexican is by far my favorite.
I would have pasta because it has carbs and butter and nutrients, and I love pasta.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say tacos.
I would probably just say rice and pork, maybe. I think that's really fundamentally what I eat almost every day, as it is. I just enjoy just how bland and how good it tastes, in my opinion.
All right, tell me, Nick, if you had to have one food to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's difficult, man. You know, I'd probably go thinking about it because, you know, we don't want to go too broad. I don't think burritos count. I don't think sandwiches count. Dumplings, you know, all the good stuff. I think I'd go with Caesar salad.
That's a good choice.
Because then you don't get obese and well, maybe not. But you don't get,
who knows?
Yeah, but what about you, man?
I would say, actually, I think I'm going to go on that, but I'll say a bean, cheese, and rice burrito. Like, I'll be specific with it, because I think that has nutrients. That or like a chicken bake from like Costco, because those are so good.
But then you'd be like 500 pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but anyways, we're going to transition from this to sports.
We're here with sports. I'm Landon Hancock.
And I'm Mac Barber, filling in for Peyton today. Not feeling too good, but we hope he feels better.
Yeah. So yesterday, varsity basketball had a game against Mountain Vista. It was a very tough loss, unfortunate to see. This Thursday, L3 basketball has a game against Denver East, and there's girls wrestling at 6 p.m. I think it's home, right? And then Friday, we have more wrestling for both girls and boys, and a girls swim meet. So lots to look forward to in the next couple of days.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to Nick.
And me.
Just kidding, guys. Don't go anywhere. We have King of the Mountain rivalry against Evergreen wrestling event happening tonight. Just make sure you guys attend. It's going to be a good one. All right, now we're going back to Nick and Mac.
Wonderful breakdown. Thank you, Landon, and thank you for filling in, Mac, for our injured Peyton. He's at home, sick.
Poor Peyton.
Feel better soon. And I think our next segment is going to be Weather with Sophie.
All right, I'm Sophie Masangelo here with weather. And as we all know, it's been really chilly, but it should warm up. With today being the highest of 43 degrees. And then going on tomorrow, there'll be plenty of sunshine with the highest of 51 degrees. So that's really all I have.
Now, Nick, I think we actually have a new segment on LoboTrax that was kind of conjured up by our crew that we put together this semester, specifically one Matthew Oster. You know anything about that?
Yeah, so, basically this semester is completely different from last semester in terms of personnel. We have, I think, 20 new students. Last semester we had 6 people in total running the show. So we have a ton of ideas just floating around. It's great. And our first one that really got put into action was History by Matthew Oster. It's going to be presented by Mac, and we're going to see how people like it and how it really goes. And yeah, we're going to go to that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new history segment. My name is Mac Barber.
And I'm Landon Hancock.
And this is just a fun little segment that was put together, like we said. And so we're going to share a little fun fact from different parts of history in each one of these segments that we air. So today, we're going to be talking about one of the possibly funniest wars that I've ever heard in my life that I think some of you may know. It goes by the name of the Emu War. And this is when the Australians waged war on the emu, the flightless bird. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so November 2nd of 1932, the Nuisance Wildlife Management military operations, they addressed a public concern about the emus invading their crops.
Too many emus.
Yep.
I think that was in the Campion district within the wheat belt of the Western Australia area. And I mean, I would be pretty mad if a bunch of emus started eating my crops. I'm not a farmer, but those guys are big too. They could hurt you.
So actually, if you didn't know, the war was planned by Sir George Pierce. It only lasted 38 days. It ended December 10th, 1932. actually resulting in a human loss. Yes, the emus won this war.
Wow, that's crazy. And I've heard the emus actually fought back in whichever way they did, so
Yeah.
that's pretty scary. Yeah, those suckers are tall. I mean, what are
Yeah.
they, like 9 feet tall or something? And they're just
Something like
big
that.
birds. So, you know, I think that was a great first start to our history segment. The Emu War, a pretty funny war, and we'll have a bunch of new segments or new parts for that segment coming out sometime in the future. We got some really great people working on that. So I think that about wraps up the history.
Yeah. So for now, we're going to go back to Nick and Mac.
Well, Mac, I think you did a very good job. I
Thank
liked
you.
it, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, with all the new brains that are being put together and all the new ideas being generated up, I'm really excited for this semester. We got some really cool content coming to you guys, and I think we're going to have sort of a rotating segment list. So history and then some of these other ones, and we'll just throw them into whichever show.
Yeah, each show is going to be a lot more unique, a lot more stuff covered, and you're going to see a lot more stuff outside of the school. We got some exciting ideas that are going to be coming up very soon. And on that note, that about wraps things up. As always, we got a little bit of a announcement for you for Peace Day. We're going to be doing this till Peace Day actually happens. The first Loop class that has all of their kids signed up will get donuts. Just sign up. Does not matter if you don't think you want to go. You know for sure you're not able to go. Just sign up. Not a contract. Google form. It's in the grade level Google Classroom for everybody. And on that note, as always, I'm Nick Marson.
And I'm Mac Barber.
And remember,
Go Lobos!